A Nigerian soldier who escorted a robbery gang to an operation is tracked down by local vigilante. Every day is for the thief and one day is for the owner, they say. This is the same for the robbery gang that was captured by the local vigilante group in Enugu with the help of some police officer at an MTN mast site. According to reports, the MTN mast in Enugu has been under massive attack for the time past and nobody was captured. The suspects were said to have always broken into the site, vandalized properties and cut away some valuable materials. But this time, a soldier who reportedly followed them to the site as a security, but he was overpowered as him and the rest were arrested. The soldier in particular was tied up. His hand was suspended and his body pinned to the floor. In the video, he could be heard bleeding, that his blood was not flowing well, and that he could barely breathe like that of the popular. The Black Lives Matter stuff. The Nigerian army really needs to put the activities of its soldiers in check. Most of these soldiers run solo affairs and act like mini-god, which on most occasions paints the military bad. But I won't be surprised if they later say he is a fake soldier or had been dismissed. Thank you for listening to this news. What else do you think that the Nigerian government will say? Or that the Nigerian military will say? Definitely, they will deny it by saying that he is a fake soldier or he is impersonating, or definitely they will say that he has been dismissed. They will deny it because they won't want to make a mess of their name. They won't want to make a fuck of their name. Don't you know that the name of the Nigerian soldier has, for a very long time now, has been messed up? Are you not aware of the numbers of soldiers that are resigning and retiring on daily basis just because of improper taking care of? Definitely, the Nigerian government will deny it. They will. Meanwhile, I will say that this is what most of our soldiers, not only them but police officers as well, this is what they do. Most of them are the ones feeding these criminals with informations, giving them the guidelines and the route to rob and nab companies, banks, and individuals. Most especially the banking sector. That is why those security working in the banks really need to be checked. They really need to be checked. Because if they are not checked, you'll be surprised that these people will keep maneuvering and keep giving criminals with valuable information on how to break into the banks. Most of the banks that you see that criminals do come, break in and go away. Most of these banks most of the banks, the security there work as informants to these criminals. That is why proper scrutiny, proper check-ins should be carried out on these securities. Why in our Nigerian army need proper orientation. That is why I'm of the opinion that while they are still in military school, they should not only enlighten them on only tough training, but also they should be exposed also on morals. They deserve thorough coaching. Thorough coaching. If possible, they should be exposed to laws. Because if they truly know the gravity of what they do involve themselves or indulge themselves into, if they know the gravity and the punishment behind that, I don't think they will be involving themselves in such a crime. Because don't be surprised that most of the criminals attack that we do experience, most of them are being followed up, and also most of them are being cheered by these militaries. You understand? So this our Nigerian military really needs a restructuring. Yes, in as much as Nigerians deserve a restructuring, Nigerian military will deserve a restructuring as well. They need to be recoached. They need to be re-enlightened. They need a resetting. Do you understand now? So that they will know that, look, this thing we are getting ourselves involved is a no-go area. And during recruitment, the Nigerian government should not just be recruiting every Dick and Harry. There should be a moral part of recruitment. Yes, having meet up with the requirement and also having been accepted into the Nigerian army, then there should be another interview that would now decide their genuine entry, and that should be the area of the moral part of it. So they should not just be accepting anyhow person into the Nigerian army. All of these things are what is causing these atrocities, criminalities, and all of that in Nigeria. You understand? Who knows how come these bandits, who are the real bandits or jihadists that we are talking about? We don't know who the real people are. We don't know if the person we call the commander of this jihadist or bandits is actually a soldier. Everybody is just saying it's a northern governor, but we don't know if it's a soldier, or if it's a soldier that the governor is actually making use of to help provide all of these weapons and ammunition for these bandits. You understand what I'm saying? So, my viewers, your comments concerning this are very, very important. Don't hesitate to leave them behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.